Veiled in shadows and whispered about in the corridors of power, the Illuminati have been a source of fascination and fear for centuries. But what secrets lie behind the closed doors of history's most enigmatic society? Founding principles. The Bavarian Illuminati was founded in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt. It emerged during an era of intellectual ferment marked by the Enlightenment, a philosophical revolution that championed reason, individualism, and the questioning of traditional authority structures, including the church and the monarchy. Disillusioned by the pervasive influence of the church and the lack of academic freedom, Weishaupt envisioned a secret society that could serve as an incubator for Enlightenment ideals. This society would promote educational reform, religious freedom, and rational thought, challenging the status quo through intellectual discourse and political influence. The Illuminati attracted intellectuals, politicians, and other influential figures, and grew in secrecy and ambition. However, their ideals and methods soon drew the ire of conservative forces, leading to persecution and the society's eventual dissolution. Despite their brief existence, the founding principles of the Illuminati left an indelible mark on the history of secret societies and their role in shaping intellectual and political currents. Modern existence. The official narrative is that the Bavarian Illuminati disbanded in the late 18th century under pressure from the Bavarian government and the Catholic Church. However, the lore of the Illuminati didn't die with its formal dissolution. Instead, it metamorphosed into a legend that has persisted and evolved into the 21st century. The modern myth of the Illuminati suggests that the society not only survived, but thrived in the shadows, adapting over the centuries to continue its alleged quest for global domination. This narrative is supported by claims of hidden symbols in popular culture, cryptic gestures by influential leaders, and unexplained phenomena in global politics that some interpret as evidence of the Illuminati's continued influence. Skeptics argue that such theories are the product of human nature's tendency to find patterns and meaning in the ambiguous, a psychological phenomenon known as apophonia. Still, the theory of the Illuminati's continued existence feeds into broader fears about unseen forces controlling global events, making it a compelling narrative for those distrustful of mainstream narratives. New World Order. Among the most pervasive and enduring theories associated with the Illuminati is the ambition to establish a New World Order, NWO, an alleged plan to install a totalitarian world government. Proponents of this theory argue that through their infiltration of global institutions and influence over world leaders, the Illuminati seek to abolish national sovereignty, enforce global surveillance, and control the population through authoritarian means. This narrative taps into deep-seated fears about the loss of autonomy and the concentration of power in the hands of an elite few. Critics of the NWO theory emphasize its speculative nature, pointing to the lack of concrete evidence and the implausibility of such a vast, coordinated global conspiracy. Nevertheless, the resilience of the theory can be attributed to its embodiment of universal anxieties about freedom, privacy, and the impact of globalization, making it a compelling framework for interpreting complex and often opaque global developments. Secret communication. The Illuminati's use of secret codes, cryptic symbols, and complex communication methods was fundamental to its mystique and operational security. From its inception, the society understood that clandestinity was paramount to influencing societal undercurrents while avoiding detection by hostile authorities. This necessity bred a culture of secrecy that extended beyond simple clandestine meetings to an elaborate network of coded messages, symbolic language, and encrypted correspondence. The use of symbols, such as the Owl of Minerva, signified wisdom and was emblematic of the society's enlightened ideals. Over time, these symbols have been the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation, with conspiracy theorists identifying Illuminati signatures in everything from corporate logos to architectural designs. While most of these claims lack substantive evidence, they underscore a broader cultural fascination with the idea that hidden languages and symbols permeate our everyday lives, carrying messages discernible only to those in the know. Celebrity membership in the 21st century, the Illuminati myth has found fertile ground in the realm of celebrity culture. Rumors and theories abound regarding the membership of various high-profile celebrities, politicians, and public figures in the Illuminati, suggesting that they use their platforms to spread the society's ideologies and influence the masses. This notion is supported by ambiguous symbols in music videos, strange gestures by celebrities, and cryptic social media posts that some interpret as evidence of Illuminati affiliation. Critics argue that such interpretations often stretch the bounds of credibility, attributing deliberate secrecy and subliminal messages to what may be merely artistic or personal expression. Nevertheless, the concept of celebrity membership in the Illuminati speaks to contemporary concerns about influence, manipulation, and the role of the media in shaping public consciousness. It reflects a broader skepticism about the entertainment industry and the power of celebrity, viewed through the lens of conspiracy as a vehicle for hidden agendas. Links to other secret societies. The Illuminati's alleged ties to other secret societies, such as the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and the Knights Templar, weave a complex web of historical and speculative associations. These connections are often cited as evidence of a vast, interconnected network of organizations working toward a common goal, such as the establishment of a new world order. Historical records indicate that there were indeed interactions and overlaps between various secret societies in Europe, including mutual memberships and shared ideologies. However, the extent and nature of these connections are often exaggerated in conspiracy theories that posit a single, monolithic agenda driving these disparate groups. The fascination with these connections highlights a broader human tendency to seek patterns and connections, and imbues these societies with an aura of mystery and power that may exceed their actual historical influence. Infiltration of governments. The theory that the Illuminati have infiltrated governments and key institutions around the world is a cornerstone of modern conspiracy thinking about society. This narrative posits that Illuminati members occupy key positions in governments, financial institutions, and multinational corporations, and orchestrate events and policies to further the society's goals. While there is little evidence to support such claims, the theory persists, fueled by instances of corruption, political scandal, and the opaque nature of power dynamics in global politics. This suspicion of governmental and corporate elites reflects broader anxieties about transparency, accountability, and the concentration of power, with the Illuminati serving as a convenient scapegoat for complex, often systemic issues. The Eye of Providence. The Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing eye, is one of the most iconic symbols associated with the Illuminati, particularly as it appears atop a pyramid on the US $1 bill. Conspiracy theorists often point to this symbol as evidence of Illuminati influence within the United States government. Historically, the Eye of Providence has been used to represent divine omniscience and has appeared in various religious and secular contexts. Its inclusion on U.S. currency is often attributed to the Founding Fathers' interest in symbolism and Enlightenment ideals, rather than any direct connection to the Illuminati. However, the persistence of this symbol in conspiracy theories illustrates the enduring human fascination with secret societies and the power of symbols to convey hidden meanings or intentions, whether real or imagined. Occult practices. The appeal of the Illuminati is greatly enhanced by allegations of occult practices and esoteric rituals. These stories often portray the Illuminati as practicing ancient magical rites, relying on symbols and ceremonies that predate the society's founding. Critics argue that such accounts are sensationalized, lack concrete evidence, and often conflate the practices of different groups or time periods. Nonetheless, the idea of the Illuminati as practitioners of the dark arts taps into deep-seated fears and fascinations with the unknown, serving as a metaphor for the hidden forces believed to shape our world. This narrative plays into broader themes of human curiosity about the mystical and the limits of knowledge, framing the Illuminati not just as a historical society, but as the keepers of forbidden wisdom. Infiltration of governments. The idea that the Illuminati has seamlessly woven its members into the fabric of global governance feeds into long-standing fears about the erosion of sovereignty and individual freedoms. Proponents of this view cite ambiguous evidence, such as policy decisions that align with perceived Illuminati goals, or the prominence of certain symbols in public architecture. Skeptics, however, caution against overinterpretation, pointing out that complex global issues cannot be reduced to the machinations of a single secret group. The persistence of this theory reflects broader concerns about transparency, accountability, and the concentration of power in the modern world, and encapsulates anxieties about who really holds the reins of global politics and to what end. Fascinated by the shadowy world of the Illuminati? Subscribe for more hidden stories, leave your thoughts below, and share to keep the mystery alive. Join our search for the truth